All right, let's have another conversation here. I'm having a lot of conversations here lately, huh? All right, look, I think I make one of these probably every year because something always prompts me to, think about it, or somebody says something, or I hear something, and it makes me think about that elephant in the room, that age-old question. You know, how old is too old? Now, some of you, hey, you know, nothing against you guys in your 20s and your 30s, and maybe some of you in your 40s, you might not be able to relate to this, but some of you that's in your 50s and 60s on up, you may know what I'm talking about. So let me tell you how it all got started, how this thing, how I got back on this bandwagon or going back down this rabbit hole again. So, oh yeah, I was complaining the other day about customers, right? And not complaining, but just mentioning how I lost two. Hey, just that quick, gained another one. But look, so I was at the grocery store. Big shout out to Johnson's for the shirt and everything. I was at the food line. Those of you who have food lions, and I was getting, picking up a couple of items. So the guy, saw my shirt. And normally I don't work in my shirts. I just like to keep them nice and clean and pressed and everything. So he waited for me, came outside. He said, man, you do lawn care and everything. The long or the short was, hey, I did his yard today. Okay, so I talked about losing two the other day, gain one. Hey, I don't be worrying about it. But look. So, in essence of the story, I know I'm beating around the bush. This is what happened. I go and pull up, earlier. Now I did have on khakis and a Oxford shirt, so maybe that's it. But let me get to the story. I know I'm gonna get there. So I pull up, younger guy, and he says, this is what I want. This, that. I said, okay, no problem. Gave him the price and stuff. So when I was getting ready to leave, he said we were talking about when you want it done. And I said, well, I'll be back today. I got two more to do down the street. I'll get you done today. So he said, you gonna do it by yourself? No, he said, you do the work? And my first reaction, oh boy, my first reaction was, yeah, I'm solo. But my thinking was, okay, so what you trying to say, young brother? That hey, Big Son ain't looking like he can do this kind of work here. That's the first, and that might have been wrong. That might have been wrong of me to take that attitude. But man, that's the first thing came to my mind was like, hey, what you trying to say, man? I can't get it done. So started I started thinking when I got back in the truck. I say, man, how long am I gonna do this? And I don't know, man. I like what I do. Hey, I don't feel bad. Y'all hear me talk about the aches and the pains, but hey, that come along with the territory. But I don't feel bad. I went to the doctor. Hey, look, all jokes aside on this, man. Y'all heard me say this before. Man, go to the doctor. I don't care how old you are. I'm talking to the brothers, the men right now. All right? Go to the doctor, man. Because a lot of times, we always talking about equipment, tuning up, cleaning up, whatever. But we can't do none of this without this. This right here is our most important tool. All jokes aside. Y'all go to the doctor, man, make sure things are all right. A lot of times with us, it's preventive. Some things can be prevented or at least caught, but we don't want to go to the doctor. I go twice a year, beginning of the season and right there in October and November, to make sure the ticker ticking, make sure the blood, high blood, whatever, low blood, cholesterol, everything, prostate. I know we don't like talking about that stuff, but man, it's real with us. And I don't want none of y'all checking out. You can delete me and not follow me like some of you do, and that's all right. But still, I don't want you checking out, man. So, and then I was watching another channel. I don't want to call him out, guy I follow. I'll just give a hint. He's in the mountain areas, okay? And he was saying, and it kind of struck home. He said he pulled up to a lady's house and she would not let him do the yard because she said he looked too old. And I was like, dang, man, that's got, that's gotta hurt. So you pull up and they don't want to give you the business because they said you look too old. Now I haven't ran into that, but I would like to do this as long as my body will allow. You know, do I have to? No. I just like it. Am I getting paid? Sure, I'm getting paid. I ain't doing it, just for my health and fun. Although it does keep me a reasonable amount of being healthy because I'm constantly moving. I ain't sitting on the couch eating them donuts that I just love. I see y'all joking me about them donuts too. But yeah, so here we are again, beginning of the season, and Big Son bringing that topic back up. I know a lot of y'all done flipped off by now, and because you gotta go. I know how the attention span is. Hey, we all watch videos, so let me go.